What's up guys? This video is gonna be a bit late when it comes out. By the time it comes out, the battle ranking will probably be over, but I just wanted to get it out there anyway. So this is a rank or stage level 180 clear for Reno battle ranking. So what I did for the battle effects is I turned everything up, all except for the attack. So what's gonna happen here is you're gonna end up really tanky that you can just drag the fight as long as you can and eventually defeat Reno. So that's the thing with, if you're trying to aim for stage levels, what you wanna actually do is build your team to tank, or at least it depends on the enemy, because there are enemies that like focus target on a single like character depending on their stats. So in my case, I didn't exactly like do that. I think that's better for a 190 or 200 clear, but from what I observed, you know, from all the fights ever, you want to like build a tank if you want like a higher stage level, because all this is like stage level clears is more just resilience, just trying to last as long as you can. In comparison to like aiming for score. So aiming for score is different because you don't want to do it in a high stage level. You want to do it in a lower stage level, and you want to do as much damage as possible. So burst setups would actually be better for scoring. So I did try my best to score, but unfortunately I just couldn't quite break it. So my highest score so far was, I did reach 700 though, 726k 135. Yeah, I don't think, oh no, this was mine, 726 210. I read this one. Yeah, so this is my highest ranking, and there's no way for me to break top 100, especially in my group, because these guys are just super, like, I think I need to chase 760k, which I don't think I have enough firepower, like 759. So in my case, I just don't have enough firepower, but it's actually kind of easy if you have like a strong like Tifa magic thunder for airbuster, then you're probably gonna hit rank. And you know, it just depends on the stats as well, because my stats are not really that high. Like my Tifa was just barely 4k M attack, and my Cloud couldn't even hit 5k. So there's really a big difference there, because a lot of content creators, their DPS is like 5k for like both their DPS. So the setup for like score or airbuster would be like a Cloud, a Tifa, and anyone who can do a Thunder Imperil. Oh yeah, Thunder Imperil is also very important. You want someone that can go to high in one hit, because if you're like me, I don't have someone who can go to high in one hit, unfortunately. I have to cast it twice, so it actually costs more ATB and more time, and that's also a DPS loss. So yeah, anyway, let's go back to Reno, because Reno is really the main subject of this video. So this is the setup that I use. So Yuffie, she's set up to debuff. That's all she's gonna do here. So I have poison does work on Reno, by the way, so this is kind of optional. It depends. You don't really need this, but it's nice to have. So Yuffie's not really doing a ton of damage. She's just debuffing with poison and ice imperil. And then Aerith here, she is a healer and debuffer and buffer. So she has like 3 roles basically. So I have the counter one for the P attack high. It's too bad the MDef up doesn't really do anything here, because Reno does physical, and then the umbrella for PDEF down, PDEF MDef down. We only really need the PDEF down, but having an MDef down when you're doing summons actually does help summons or any limit break, because your summons and limit break actually do dual damage, or all attack basically. If you have like nodes unlocked for both like attack types, it will do like an all attack or a dual, how do I say this? It's a dual attack type. So if you have both PDEF and MDef down, it will actually deal more damage than just having one of them. And Tifa here is pure ice build. So let's just go through the equipment real fast. So these are all just stat sticks here. Poison and the buff debuff costume. I have Ifrit. You can pretty much bring anything except for Ramu because Reno is resistant to lightning. Then I just buffed her attack as much as possible. And Aerith is full heal here at the back, and then all stat sticks again. You have a anti-Asuna poison, and then you have a cure. And then for Tifa, obviously all ice, and then yeah, just try to make her as strong as possible. See, my Tifa isn't even that strong. 3.8k, 3.5k, so they're almost very close in terms of damage. I think I just needed to change this maybe for more damage. Let's see if I can, because I didn't really think about it all that much. Yeah, this would have given me more damage, but then you know what happens with the AI, right? Like if you give them a buff or debuff weapon, they're gonna cast it. I could have brought this also. You know what? Yeah, this is a buff. I could have brought this. Yeah, this could have been a better choice, but I don't think it would have mattered all that much. So that being said, let's go look at the fight right now. Alright, so at the start here, you're gonna want to aim for the Wrath Hound so that it doesn't poison you as much. So just try to apply as much debuffs to him as much as possible. And then have Tifa just go down on him. So just go ahead and like keep debuffing, keep hitting. If you're stronger than me, you're probably gonna kill this a lot faster than I can. As you can see, I'm not really that strong. There you go. Just play normally from here on out. You want to be attack buff as soon as possible. And then, yeah, just go ahead and kill the Wrath Hound. And then when the Wrath Hound is dead, you can pretty much just ignore the bomb because it's not gonna deal that much damage. It's not gonna be a threat at all. And you have to remember, because we removed the P attack buff for the enemy, they're not gonna deal that much damage. So even if you're a little weaker than me, you can probably clear 180. Because 180, or like not 180, like this setup in particular, you just need to last as long as you can and just kill him. So just apply your debuffs, just apply your buffs, and just pretty much play normally from here on out, to be honest. As you can see, I'm trying to apply poison as well when there's time to do so. Because again, he is not immune to poison. Pretty much just keep going there. Okay, just keep going. Like, yeah, it's pretty much just playing normally from here on out. Like, I don't even need to commentate, to be honest. I didn't do anything special anymore after just killing the Wrath Hound. So we're also ignoring all sigils, by the way. Even though I can break the sigils, but I would have to like lower my stage level to do that. Just ignore. Just make sure to defend when you can. Because you don't really want to eat the damage. Again, we're not after score here, so you can eat the damage if you want. You just want to finish it faster. So here you want to chain your limit breaks, but you gotta make sure your debuffs and buffs are maxed out. There you go. So I waited there until I put the debuffs on. Simon does. Alright, nice. Perfect. Defend, there we go. It does take a while because Reno does have a lot of HP, especially with the buffs that you applied. It's like times 2000 HP, I think. I can't remember. but you get what I mean. Alright, debuff again. This would be better if you have an Imperial that can go to high right away. Because all of my Ice Imperils are sadly OB0 or OB1 or 2. So, yeah. See? Because we removed that P attack buff, they're not gonna deal a lot of damage at all. It's pretty easy, yeah. This is pretty much assured now from here on out. Alright, come on. Damn. Alright. Alright. Almost there. The lag is kind of better than before, but it still sucks a little bit. As you can see there, I was holding Tifa's attack because I wanted to wait for Yuffie to do the debuff. So it's always like a good idea to pay attention to like what tiers your debuffs are. Although you won't need to do that if you can do high right away. And he's down. There we go. So pretty easy stage 180 clear. I tried 190 but it was just too hard. And it's not really worth going to 190 because all you get is Gil. So obviously score's not gonna be that high. But yeah, that is my battle ranking Reno stage 180 clear. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye, Otskera!